For this video, we're going to be talking about the Week 11 Fantasy Basketball update, talking about the upcoming schedule, injury update, COVID update, must-own players, waiver-wire pickups, and many more. So stay tuned. We are officially halfway into the NBA, so there's a lot of information to be talked about. So let's go. What's going on, guys? Welcome back to a very special episode of ezBUCKETZ Fantasy Basketball. My job here is to help you guys win your fantasy basketball leagues, and I do that by posting weekly updates. So if you're new, be sure to hit the subscribe button, turn on post notifications to not miss any of my fantasy basketball videos. For those that don't know who I am, my name is Soom. I'm a fantasy basketball expert and I run the channel ezBUCKETZ on YouTube. And of course, on this channel, I focus just on fantasy basketball. If you guys ever want one-on-one fantasy basketball support, where I help you guys one-on-one, direct messaging on trade advice, roster advice, and waiver wire advice, go check out my Patreon page down below. All the information is there. But without wasting any more time, let's talk about Week 11. The first thing we're going to be talking about is the upcoming Week 11 schedule, and honestly, it's pretty self-explanatory with the majority of the league playing 4 games. There are only going to be 3 teams playing 2 games, the Philadelphia 76ers, the Pelicans, and the Pistons. So players like Joel Embiid, Tobias Harris, Brandon Ingram aren't going to be the best options when it comes to owning. And then of course there are 12 teams playing 3 games, the Atlanta Hawks, the Brooklyn Nets, the Hornets, the Denver Nuggets, the Warriors, the Indiana Pacers, the Memphis Grizzlies, the Milwaukee Bucks, the Orlando Magic, the Trailblazers, Toronto, and the Wizards. And then the other teams in the NBA, the other 15, are playing 4 games. After a Christmas week last week, Week 11 is going back to a full-size week with the majority of NBA teams playing 4 games. So make sure you guys adjust accordingly, and of course pause the video right now if need so. Moving on, we're going to be talking about the injury update, players that could be up for the foreseeable future. I got Paul George. He's going to be out 3 to 4 weeks due to an elbow surgery. Right now, they don't have Kawhi and Paul George. That's going to be a problem. Anthony Davis is going to be reevaluated in 3 to 4 weeks off an MCL strain. Hopefully, he gets better by then. Donovan Mitchell going to miss the next 2 games. Potentially will be reevaluated after those 2 games due to a back problem. Jonas Valanciunas dealing with an illness. The good news is it's non-COVID related, so JV could be back. He's day-to-day right now. And the Pelicans truly need him. He is their big without Zion Williamson. And Derrick Rose is going to be out about 8 to 10 weeks with ankle injury and of course an ankle surgery. So hopefully D-Rose comes back. Moving on, we're going to be talking about the COVID protocols, the COVID watch. As of right now, we have over 100 NBA players in COVID protocols. That is not the best news, but the big names we have is Bradley Beal, Anthony Towns, Kate Cunningham, DeJounte Murray, Dylan Brooks, Reggie Jackson, D'Angelo Russell, and Lonzo Ball. These are the biggest names right now on the protocol watch list. And of course, while these players are going to be out the next 2 weeks, make sure you guys are adding to your waiver wires and adjusting to streaming for these players being missed. Moving on, I want to talk about a must-own player. I'm putting Kemba Walker on this list. Right now, Kemba Walker has been the star of the NBA because literally a few days ago and a few weeks ago, Tom Thibodeau announced that Kemba Walker will no longer be in the rotation. But NBA protocol saved them because Emmanuel Quickley, Derrick Rose, RJ Barrett, these guys went into COVID protocols, which means Kemba Walker had to step up. And so far, he's been nearly averaging about 30 points per game and just dropped a triple-double on Christmas Day. Kemba Walker right now seems to be a must-own player, no doubt about it. Last but not least, we're going to be talking about the best waiver wire pickups for Week 11. I got Naz Reid, Cameron Johnson, Marvin Bagley, Gary Harris, Diallo of the Pistons, Terrence Mann, and Max Strus. Naz Reid going to be a big time factor without Karl Anthony Towns. He's a must own right now because Towns got tested positive for COVID. Cam Johnson right now with the Suns losing Jay Crowder and other forwards because of COVID protocols. Cam Johnson seems healthy and of course has been a big factor ever since Booker was not available. But even with Booker back, Cam Johnson getting a lot of burn. Marvin Bagley just was announced. He got cleared for protocols. He'll be back for Sacramento Kings to be a big factor as their power forward center. Gary Harris getting burned without Jalen Suggs. He's going to continue that. And then, of course, with Cole Anthony being day-to-day, injury after injury, Gary Harris seems fully healthy. Diallo is a great target because Jeremy Grant's going to be out the next 5 weeks. But the problem with Diallo this week is he only has 2 games, so keep that in mind as well. Terrence Mann going to get a lot of burn without Paul George. I can put Luke Kennard in this list as well because Paul George is going to be out 3 to 4 weeks. And then Max Strus getting a lot of burn without Jimmy Butler. But now with Jimmy Butler coming back, Kyle Lowry is out, so Max Strus will still get playing time and still get usage rate. So yes guys, this wraps up my video for today talking about the Week 11 Fantasy Basketball Update. Once again, my name is Soom and I'm a fantasy basketball expert. My job here is to help you guys win your fantasy basketball leagues. So of course, if you ever want one-on-one fantasy basketball support, go check out my Patreon page down below. But other than that, take it easy, God bless, and I'll see you on next time on Easy Buckets. Whoa!